Again, I'm still here on the project, building capacity around my mouth, but I got something to back it up. What do you think? Let's discuss it.
Boy, Savayo. Franklin Bamondi, on va pas où elle est. Le vocal non est si à Bobé. Mais nous n'y voulons pas finir le kéra pour avoir son école dans mon père. Je suis un chablo dans son eau. Bonne Joja, bonne comme un way. Le vocal n'est Joja, sien, comme un way. Elle ne sait pas la trouver sous la nous n'y voulons. Pas ni pas son mon sous ta mon père. Oni wa so e mo no so la mu be o klo ani abi esogo abaira onu pedu se anu e na chewe se anu e bo bi ewe na degbere klalu e se dre yo kon wo na mo ba ko we de mo wa ko isi agboble la tu wo so anu ni wele na mo ba ko we so wa che no ko di fo awe mo na da fi o so we ye ta mo bien do mo igbe o so wa jeje o mama ko ne ko mewe anu se agboble la tu wo so anu ni wele. Mojo si awe pa yan kan wa nu trouble de. Je mo ni pote wa o lo yan. Tutu pote wa o. Onu lo yan duwe. Mo ko we de mo o. Ko na se bo le la tu o so we nu ni we le. Wala nyo ma ko ma si mu e ma ko ri ma ju so la le ma yan we. Mo je de la yan wa o. Mo so na yo. Mo je dia ma yan wa e. Na mo wa uru o. Jeje adayongba na mo so ina yo Wela juru awa o Ya luigi pote wa o Wela nyo ma jagbo mu en luigi pote wa o Atadi pote wa o Ora nyo mo kwa we de mo Ona te gbole la tu wa so we nu ni were Nigba so en so go ta mu fe o To di ke fe ma de Sorry girl Bébé Kari, les assos du soir le matin. La fino. Ase Igawe ma. Et Rodi. Yala, Stéphanie. C'est de l'école d'Ivoire. Moi, ouais. Mon bon corps de loin. On était pour la tour à tout et l'on y ouais. Et la divason, l'oyon tout à mon père. Y'a mon épote à eau. We dem salu wa kon ye nyamu nje blo yanju we ba ka nje oda ye nyombo ye mono nje oda wa kon ye nyamu mo mo ko we dem so we wa kon ye nyamu
lo abel ke ojo Jose ke wa no blo yandai Yesu et Sablo de filo de Kela le metan e podai mo du wa mo popo ya bi de Rosette ne
Stop now,
Good evening, folks. Samson to Labra Public Radio. We're here again tonight. We say thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate all of you, those of you that are watching. Please share this video to as many brothers and sisters to be part of this conversation. Tonight is Thursday evening, and we say thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God for everything. We continue to praise for one another. We continue to praise the Lord for everything He has done and continue to do for all of us. We want to thank all of you again tonight. Please just do us a favor. Just click on the Facebook page of Liberia Public Radio and see if you can share this video for us. We will appreciate if you do so. Please just share. It doesn't cost much. Just share as a support to all of us. Share it. And then you also, we pray that you will join us and make your comment and even do some writing, disagree with us and what have you. Whatever it is, we're here to go and do the best we can. We want to thank all of you again for turning into Liberia Public Radio. Safety, safety, Lord Jesus, we want to thank you again. We want to thank you for this evening. We want to thank you for everything. My Lord, we ask for our brothers and sisters that are not able to be with us tonight. We say, please take complete control. For our brothers and sisters that are yet to be all, we say, please take complete control. My Lord, those brothers and sisters, anyone under my voice that are not well, my Lord, please come in and make them well. We want to thank you for that opportunity. My Lord, as we come again tonight to say we pray and pray and pray, and we will continue to pray that the Republic of Liberia will be blessed, that the people of the Republic of Liberia will be blessed. We ask that the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Baka, will be blessed. Whatever he touches in the interest of the Liberian people, that his hand will be blessed. Whatever he know he knocked, whatever door it is, my Lord, open the door in the interest of the Liberian people. Extend his life, give him long life. You brought President Baka to us. He has a work to do for us. Please, with your blessing and with your guardian, he will do whatever he has to do. We ask, my Lord, that you stay with us. Bless us. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the fact that you're even giving us life. Thank you for the fact that you're making us to see. Because without you, we have no light. Because of your light, we are able to see. Oh, my Lord, with that power. And we're glad it is only you that have that power. Because if any other man have power over Samson too, like the way you do, my Lord, I don't know if I will be here. But because of you, we're smiling tonight. Because of you, we will continue to smile. We say thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. We are not ashamed of you. For those brothers and sisters that don't know you, we say let them come and try you, and they will laugh. They will continue to be happy because with Jesus, happiness is for sure. We will wait for your turn. We will wait for your turn. Whatever it is you want us to do, we will do. We want to thank you. My Lord, we ask that the United States of America, the host country, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, for those of you that are just watching, we say thank you very much. This is Samson Toe. As usual, Samson Toe. As usual, as usual, we say thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us again tonight. We appreciate all of you. Let's go ahead and start the program. It's Thursday afternoon. Who gonna stop me now? Hey man, you hold me. You hold me. Ah, I getting ready. Come me. Who will stop me? Jacking me all over. Eh, I'm on LPR. I getting ready to talk about Liberia. Thank you. Samson Toe, folks. I want to thank all of you. Please join us and share this video. Share this video to as many people as possible. Samson Toe. Let me say this here very quickly. I want to take this opportunity publicly to say thank you for Waterspoon. Thank you for Stanton Waterspoon. Thank you. I know sometimes I want to call, but then I would say, no, just stay away. don't call. Because first of all, when you call, he's not even going to answer your call. And second, he doesn't even know who you are. He will shut you down. But I want to thank him. And anybody who watches this video and know who he is, tell him I say thank you. Because what Stanton Witherspoon is doing, and I bet any of you about this age, that you put yourself in those positions, it's difficult to know the kinds of thing Witherspoon knows about Liberia. I bet you he take Tylenol every day because of headache. But here's what he does. I've really appreciate tonight program, his opening tonight. If you understand human knowledge and the way people pass on knowledge, you will really appreciate Witherspoon tonight. When he came up and told you how bad things were, how things were not going the way they're supposed to go, and immediately was able to provoke a joke into that conversation to ease people up. Because he also recognized that by him bringing these things out, people get angry, people get agitated, and he's know these things, and so to freeze that agitation and the anger of the people, he bring out. And I appreciate Glennie as well for her to allow herself to be put in that position. Madam Glennie, we thank you. We thank you. I watch you guys a lot. I watch you guys a lot, and I enjoy most of you. I enjoy most of the time. I want to call him, but sometimes I say I'll just stay away from it because I don't want, I'll just stay away. And I just stay out and enjoy the show. My little brother, son, slide brother, son, Jason Jerry is always on that show, so no need for me to be on it. I'll just stay and watch. But Stanton Witherspoon, thank you. Without you, these people not only going to repeat CDC behavior, they would have done double because of you and the Spoon Network. These people are unable to repeat. They're repeating, but they're not going to be able to go double. They can't pass you. And the reason why, yeah, why they can't pass you, they can't pass you. I'm glad that President Bakai was able to hook up with you. I'm glad that you supported this president. I'm glad President Bakai is now president. But at the same time, you're doing the work that you needed to do. We take our, you got your own family. Nobody's paying you. For me, I take my hat off to you and I say thank you. Continue to do it. God will be there. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't agree with some of the tactics you use and things like that because I'm a supporter of President Bakai. But who will tell the old man the truth? Who would? Nobody telling him the truth. Yeah, they might not like you. Why would Mo Ali leave a Spoon Network as intelligent as Mo Ali is? Why would he leave Spoon Network to go where? To go be a government mouthpiece? Mo Ali is too intelligent, too intellectually engaged to go and be a mouthpiece for the government. You come and be on the Spoon Network. When Spoon Network was spread, when Stanton is hitting the point, if you think they are not correct, Mo Ali, you have the ability, you come and then correct it. But you sit down what do you call it? Class now low yeah, class low there, that Mo Ali that you don't want gonna bring yourself down to that level. Sometimes I even want to call him too, but I said no, I'll just watch them. And when I come on my own show, I will talk about it. But for Mohali to leave from this intellectual platform and go over there to be a class reader and stuff, I'm not condemning the people there, but it is not his job. More Ali need to come on Spoon TV and impact more knowledge to people who are doubting this government. You think people are gonna come to read class law, read now law, whatever they call themselves, and I will come there and believe those yaman thing you're talking on whatever law you're calling. You think I'll take my real knowledge from? Man, I beg you, man. I can't waste my time, man. Let me go on. Let me go on. Samson to Labraparedo. Good evening. It's Thursday afternoon. That's just a sidebar. But I'm happy. I'm happy. Things are going good in Liberia, I believe. Terry, if you're not working, start working and join me, and let's get the program going. Rescue 2. If you're not busy, join me. Join me. And if I'm talking Tabata, join me and post up to me. Can't hold me. Hold me down, Terry. Terry Collins. Can't hold me. Or else I will go lose tonight. I'm telling you right now. You and Rescue 3, you better hold me. You better can't hold me, or else I'm going somewhere else. Bamboo Divakula. Okay. No, on a very serious note, what is happening with us? Why do we, as Liberians, continue to behave like this? The video that I saw that video yesterday, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And this other Russell man from Minnesota, some I can just be wondering what happened to these people. As good intellectual person, educated, going to put himself in a position, undefensible position, to degrade himself, and let our young girl dragging in the mud yesterday. Ridiculous. Russell, what's his name? Russell Wilson, Russell something. I don't know him. I don't even know him. But the fact that you support somebody, you have no clue what is happening. Eh, yeah, I keep saying this myself. Maybe a president. Because they don't know me. I want to know. No, now I know 3 people in the government because one person just joined recently. So I know 3 people in the government. I will not call the last person, but I know Sarah Johnny. I know Anthony Cassidy. Those are the 2 people, and plus a 3 person now that just joined. So I know 3 people now. My stack is no. Oh, I also know. Well, he's my little brother, so I will not say I know him. I know him, but I'll not even call him my little brother. He's working for the government as well. So I think I know 4 now. So my stack going up. Sooner or later, I will start holding 5 fingers. I say I know 10 people. Then sooner or later, I show my toes. I know 15. We all going there. Sooner or later, President Boaga say, "Oh, but you know everybody in my government. Can't show me." Then I'll tell the Papi, say, "No, Papi. My son ain't finished high school yet." You think I'm going to year go over, so they will flock me? No, no, no. But look, let's go. Let me be serious on this. It's Thursday night. I'm having fun already. No, but seriously. What is this? What is this government job in Liberia? But let me say this though, conversation, conversation, conversation. I remember when I better not run my mouth too much tonight. I mean, leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. I will go some. But anyhow, I will not run my mouth too much tonight. Yeah? But let me say this. Let me say this. Why is it that Liberians? I'll give her one story. Back in, I believe it was because I started working for the Lebanon. First, I was working for the store on a Wilmot Thomas Field Father House on Benson Street, Benson and Getty Street, on the south. Okay, this is not okay. So that would be southeast of Benson and Getty Street. Okay, because Benson and Getty Street, Benson Street goes east west, so northeast. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, whatever. But anyway, let me go this way. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. So I'll give this story, and I'll give you one story. So back in 19, I believe it was 1976 or 77, one of them. I was working in a store on Benson Street, and store boy. And the guy, I hear myself about the same age group, but his cousin then they give him the store. So send me down water side to get food for lunch. So I was bringing the food. And Holiday Inn, I believe, is on Clay Street or something. I don't know what. I think forget the street between Broad Street and Benson Street. There's a street there. I think forget the name. But Holiday Inn is on there. So this young basketball was walking with this Lebanese man. Just came from he owned Holiday Inn. Came in, he had a bunch of money wrapped in I don't call it a rubber band, and the kid just grabbed the money and started running. So the Lebanese man took his gun. I was standing right there. He took his gun, put his knee down like this, boom, fire, and hit the kid in the legs. And the kid ran, went between those zinc houses, and Lebanese man went after him and shot him on top of the head. I was there, kill him. Nothing came out of it. A month or so later, another kid working Center Street supermarket. And I was working in the store because I was not too far from Center Street now. We heard, oh, your car. We ran over there. The boy was dead. They say they stole candy and they tried to take candy from his mouth. And they used tip of umbrella to take it from his mouth and put hole in your throat and kill him. Yeah, Gallery Street. Thank you. And kill him. And nothing came out of it. Okay. Yesterday, I watched a video. And the video that I watched, I didn't see exactly what happened, but all I saw was a woman using her fan to fan the cook pot or whatever it is. And then the next thing she threw something, and before I looked, they were dragging her. But what turned me off of that video was that baby. She was holding the baby like this, and they tried to drag her with the baby. So I just turned the video off. But good thing for me, I saved it before turning it. I didn't even know that I was in Liberia. I thought it was somewhere in Middle East or something like that because I saw the woman stuff. So I didn't even know really. But I could hear the woman say, "Please leave her, please." So I said, that gotta be Liberia. But when the baby cried like that, I just left. And later on today, while I work, I started seeing the video more and more. And the reason I'm saying they're connecting it to the Barry case, the guy name was Barry, the one that killed in Center Street supermarket, is that many of us do not tend to understand our culture. I know there was a civil war, so many of the police officers and anybody, most of these security officers are still traumatized. If you were to go deep into their mindset, you will understand that they're still traumatized. Like I said, Jesus lived in Monrovia, God lived in Liberia. And that's why we don't have issue yet. And I believe strongly, and I'm not a police officer, but just common sense. One of the interesting things, if the day I am lucky, the day they call me to come work in Liberia, I go to work in Liberia, which is about maybe 5, 6 years from now. If I were to go to work in, I would be one of the most successful engineers in Liberia. I will clean I promise, and I tell you this, I will clean the street of Monrovia. The traffic will be rolling day in, day out. Easy. And there's not much, I don't have to have a degree to do that. Because everything that I need is already there. You have every utilizer of my street. They have organization. You got pimping organization, you got motorbike organization, you got taxi organization, you got truck union organization. Everyone that use the street, they have organization. I'm not talking about private driver and things. They're not meaning. But I mean people that I really need to talk to. So if I am successful, in order for me to be successful, I will bring those people on board with me, make them to understand that in order for the traffic, if I tell the taxi driver, it take you 2 hours from here to down Waterside. And how much you getting? Maybe from trip, if you follow the taxi go come, the most you can get, maybe $10, $20. But what happens if your traffic, it takes 15 minutes from here down one side and you come back? And I can show to that taxi driver that you will be able to make $200 a day. You think that taxi driver will turn me down? He will say, let me listen to you. Because I'm making him to understand how much money he's going to make. Not me, not the government. If I put the government in front and say, if you do this, we will collect more taxes from you, they will run away from me. But if I turn it around and say, you're going to make certain amount of money and you will be able to feed your family, you will be able to send your kid to school, they will understand and they will be part of the process. This is what we don't have. The police, what is a police organization? What is a community connection? Many of the police officers live in a community. So you somebody living way New Crew Town, then you tell him to go be a commander or be a police officer in how to call it a Pinsway. There is no connection. Why can you not get somebody from Pinsway area who understand the people, the community, to be part of the process, and then send him there? He will understand. You know the problem with that video? The whole thing is the miscommunication. I believe the policeman could not speak the dialect, and the old lady can't hear English, no English. The woman don't know English, no English, and she just feel threatened. And when she look around with people, say, what did I don't know what her crime is. But if they were to have an interpreter to say, tell her this is what we're here to do, and make her to feel that the law enforcement is on her side, even if they're going to arrest her, that they're not going to arrest her because listen to this. Few months ago, was there not rumor all over Monrovia that there was a Guinean that was taken from the central prison and sent to Guinea, and people said they don't know what happened to him? You think these people are older than they don't hear that kind of rumor? In this, y'all expect that woman to say, "Yo, let's go"? This is bad. I don't know what her crime is, but to try to drag her. I didn't see no dead body in her house. Whether she threw soup at the people, what have you? I believe all of that comes about because of miscommunication. Samson to rescue two, come and join me. Let me bring in Moses, who has just joined here, and let's hear his view. Moses, good evening. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. What's on your mind tonight, sir?
Good evening. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah.
The topic that you brought up is very interesting.
Yeah, but your video has so, and I think you're under the weather too.
Yes, I am under the weather. I'm not going to be here too long.
Okay.
I want to say something.
You see, this is what I mean about the love for the country.
Yeah.
Yes, the guy who the wife probably telling him, hey, my man can't drink you hot soup and go to bed. He said, no, I want to say something. Go ahead, Moses, we'll listen to you.
Yeah, so you have opened a can of worms that is very important to Liberia's security and development. Everything that you've listed are things that are very essential to development in our country. And let me say this to you, that what you want to be, what you're doing right now is giving them proactive. You don't want them to be reactive. You want them to be proactive. When we talk about something called SEPTEC, that's crime prevention through environmental design. It talks about territorial reinforcement to tell people where to go. The same thing with the bikers. It talks about access control, where you can go. Again, it talks about maintenance. Those are the principles of SEPTEC, lightings, and those things deter crimes. So your whole scenario today is very important. I want to hold back what I can do or to talk about it in more depth until we have a special show just to address some of this issue of being proactive. But what's on my mind today are two things. One is that I'm tired of coming on the show and you're playing so dirty songs.
What kind of? You're not single. I don't think you sick.
I'm telling you,
I,
baby.
I don't think, but I don't think
So
you
you know
sick.
what I did?
What kind of song I'm gonna play? I'm gonna play Dodie song.
No, I can play dirty song. I know I'm a dirty. I'm a dirty.
But what kind of song? I'm gonna play. You see, that one thing.
Listen,
The whole time I play Gissy song over and over, people were beating me over my head,
yeah,
everything.
but you know what you
Now I
did?
play Dodie song. Another, yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no. But you know what you did? You
Uh,
know what you did?
uh.
You were campaigning during the Kissy song time.
Oh, now you put something.
Oh,
Now you put something
oh.
here, Fonzo. Yeah, now you know that one. And now you, man, you not break my whole backbone now.
But you know what I did?
Uh,
I sent Pele song, Gio song, Loma song, Bani songs,
right.
everything to the CEO.
You will not play that thing, man. Why you send it to me?
Because I didn't have your number to send it to you. I will
Okay.
send it to you. I can
Okay,
always
if
go
you
here and
send
send
that
it
to
to you.
me, I will
Yeah.
ask Nakamu. That's a
Yeah. Okay.
young man. I don't want to call him
Yeah.
kid.
We got all the I got all the
He the
producers.
one used to supply me with pella music, and I play it.
Yeah.
And then they got some real
You
nice
got
pella
variety.
music.
You got variety of those songs, the Bani song, the Loma song, the Pele song, the
If you
Gio song,
send that to me, we'll
the
put that
Gribble song,
together. If you
even
send
the
that to
Gribble
me,
song.
if you send it
I
to me,
will.
if until I get it, until I get
Yeah.
there.
Look at that.
Toute l'Italie, mon Dieu Seigneur, acclame ça.
I'm making you better go see the doctor that you wiggy.
You're very crazy. You're very crazy. Hey, bro, I love you. That's all. If I
Thank you.
didn't love you, I'll be in the phone coming right there right now. But here what my other thing is. You talk about security, how pertinent security is. I'm very concerned about the president and the office of presidency. You see, what I observed in Liberia, I don't want to give them ideas on what to do. But when we see these things, we need to bring it up so that they can understand that we watching from afar are picking up some of the things that they're not picking up. Why is it that when the president is moving, you got over 300, 400 so-called reporters with their phone telling the president to the point that they're obstructing the movement of the president? And the president going to get what they need to do is to identify certain people who would be objective that would do the presidential press.
Moses,
Credible people.
Moses,
The president don't say go to this place and everybody go there.
Moses, can I say something?
That's security threat for the president in the midst of all of those things. And it gives it provides no value to the media coverage.
Thank you.
Because everybody got their spin on it.
Thank you. Let me say this here. I want to thank you very much. I will excuse you
Yeah.
now. Please go take your medicine and join us tomorrow. Yeah, we go. You see what I mean? So I don't want you to talk plenty tonight. Good night. Thank you very much. Yeah, I knew this thing was going to bring you up, and I'm glad you did.
But
And you're
I'll still be watching from the background.
yes.
So if you
Thank
play
you.
any more Dodie song, I'm coming back on.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
don't put me in the garage.
Thank you. I know that why I will pack you. Now I know you need to go you need to go drink your pepper soup. Thank you. I don't know what that what kind of that
No, tomorrow.
that gravy pepper soup you going to
No. The ghost soup you cooking tomorrow.
No, the way you living, I think Delaware what Trump said, they lock their door there. The way you don't feel, I feel bad for all those gravy, all those say we're there around that body
Delaware,
area. I will tell everybody you lock your
we have become a target.
I know.
Everybody
Moses,
in Chicago and everybody
yeah,
in
thank you.
Delaware is a
Thank you,
target
Moses.
of Mr.
Thank
Trump.
you. Thank you.
All right, thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Well, please stay safe. Please stay safe. So we'll talk to you
thank
tomorrow.
you.
Thank you. All right. This is what I'm talking about. You see what happened? You just saw what happened. The man king coughing. He will not get paid. 5 cents. You're not gonna get from LPR. But you saw him coughing. He's supposed to be under the blanket. This is a love we got for that country. He's not doing it for a job. But we want to discuss it so that people will be able to understand things they do that are not good. The man's supposed to be going to work, but here he is. He come here instead of lay down on the blanket and cover himself so you get ready for what he here discussing Liberia. This is what I mean. Because we're still connected, and this is what these people back on the Unity Party or the CDC, these are the things they use against us because they know we're still connected. So because of that, they take advantage of that. Because of our so hot connection to Liberia, they try to utilize that and use it against us. If Moses was to go home and say, okay, I want to help you, they say we got nothing else. But when time comes from campaign, they will come here and ask Moses for contribution. As though when we're not Liberian. And the people that did, many of them, I'm not saying all of them, many of them, they are unable to produce. You see, they got two winners. They can't come here because when they were here, you think when they were here making good, if they were making good money, many of them will go to Liberia and go take young people go to Liberia that quick to go take pay cut. The only reason why you will leave from here as a young man to go over there and take pay cut because you want to steal quick and get rich. But you saw Moses tonight. Coffee. And he's here to talk about Liberia. Moses, thank you very much. I hope you stay safe, my brother. And Ma Esther, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Thanks for being here again tonight. Many of you that are watching, please just do us a favor. Share this video. Share it to as many people as possible. So let's go on. So, again, Samson told Liberia Public Radio. So let me go on to say this. Okay. So the video, like I said, let me boast again. Then when I can go up and come down. If I were to be called as an engineer, and I say when you call me to come be something at JFK Hospital, I will eat your money for nothing because I don't know anything about it. I'll take it and then be corrupt. Because you call me to come work at JFK, then you want me to steal your money. You want me to steal your money. But if you call me for what I know, on a very serious note, if I were to be called at the Ministry of Public Works, I give you less than 6 months, the street of Monrovia will be level. I'm not going to give you level A because there are more cars in Liberia than you have streets. So I'm not going to give you level A, but I will give you level B, C the most. Okay, let me explain the level. Level A, when you're driving at night, or not even night, sir, you will not, when you're driving on the highway or whatever street you're on, you will not see red light from the people brake light until they get to stop sign. You will have, when you do your 3-second rule, the 3-second rule goes like this. You mark when you're driving, but you mark a spot where the guy last tire is. It should take you 3 seconds from where you are to that spot. That's the distance between. That's a good braking distance. Okay. So the level A at night, you don't see brake lights, even on the highway. Level B, you see brake lights, but they are not close to each other. Level C, you see brake lights, they're close to each other. They may be 2-3 cars length. D, you see brake lights less than a car and a half a length. D, you're not going anywhere. You're into town. You're stuck. But for me, when I come to Monroe, if I were to come to Monroe and work, first of all, I will identify those ministries that have the authority to work within the transportation, roadway transportation system. Who are those? I would go and identify them and then bring them on board. Let's find solution and bring my idea up. Let's see what you have. How can we alleviate this problem? Because most of the Liberian, we will suffer for a very long time. We don't understand these things. Think about it. Yeah, man, people. What? Money in our country, people just playing around. They just want to steal. Think about it. If you can show to the taxi driver, like I said that earlier, but let me say it again. If you can show to a taxi driver right now, if they leave ERW Junction, they put 4 or 5 passengers in a car and say that passenger from there to Waterside, it will give them maybe $2.50. Come back again, another $2.50. That's $5. But it takes him 2 hours from ERW Junction to Waterside. Another 2 hours. That's 4 hours. He have another, so 4 hours he made $5. And I'm just estimating here. Another 4 hours, 8 hours he made $10. Okay? So why you not come by? You not come by again? Yo? Yeah, Moses. Let me bring you on. I'll not keep you. I will not keep you. As soon as you cough, you see you coughing still, Moses. Okay, let me bring you on. Let's see what you have.
When you bring something out important, it's good for people to watch.
Oh, Moses.
I don't want to lose my train of thought.
Okay, go ahead.
What you're talking about in prevention principles is called reaching the people you want to change and let them and grow them to have a buy-in to what you're going to do. They need to be represented. Nobody can join you for a change if they don't have a stake in it.
Thank you. Let me go on.
So you go out, we'll talk about all these things when I come on next time.
Okay,
but you're doing a good job. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You come by again, you cough, I will block you. So let me go on. All right. But okay, so 8. Okay, so that 8 hours now, right? $10, 8 hours. Okay, so okay, so 1, 2, that 8 hours. 2, that's 16. So he goes to Waterside, come by. 4 hours, 2 hours ago, 2 hours to come. That 4 hours. 2 hours ago, 2 hours at 8. And so if he does like maybe how to say 12, not even 12 trips. Okay. But how many times he has to go to Waterside for him to gain $100? It's not possible in 24 hours. I don't believe. But that's not the point. He has other he has competitors. He has competitors. Okay. However, he has established a clientele over the years. You want to see the taxi driver and running Monreal say they don't know anybody. They know who to pick up because people will pay them. If I come to Monreal and tell you, say, look, whether president coming, president going, I have a way that your traffic, the traffic will flow. I will give you level C, going and coming. Now, you think if that taxi driver, if I can show you in 24 hours, he will be able to make more than $200 in one day, you think he will say no? You will tell me, show me. You will tell me, show me. And this is what I say again. Many of these people that are going to utilize my facility, my role, they have union, they have leaders. So I don't have to go and say, go put paper on a wall for no. I just call leadership meeting. Go tell your people and say, okay, they go and say, oh, we don't believe you. We want to hear ourselves. They will call me in their own community. I'm not going there to tell them how much they can pay the government just because they're going to be registering. And no, that's not my interest. My interest, because I know at the end of the day, as long as they have a motorized means of moving, they will pay taxes. I know that. I don't have to say it to them. Now, all of them might not, but many of them, they will have to register those vehicles. Whatever it is, it has to be registered. The government will get money. But if I can show them that you're not going to be wasting gas, if I can show them that you're not going to be driving for nothing, if I can show them that at the end of the day, your taxi driver business you're doing, that you yourself selected, that this is what you want to do, you will make money. You will make money. If you work with me, you will make money. And people say, Mr. Story, these are Montreal people, they high. No. I'll give you an example. So back in 1981, I had a serious issue. I was in Total. But then I said, I'm going back to Monrovia. I have my son with me. He's here now. So we got on the truck. It's not a truck, well, a pickup truck. So we passed Tabata right before not too far from Gray. Boom, the tire went off. Okay, so the guy pulled over. He doesn't have the jack. He has a spare tire, no jack. I think I told you this story before. So he's waiting now. We're all sitting there. It was getting late now. So we're all sitting there. So okay, I'm going. No, we passed Gray already. He said, I'm going to let's wait for a car coming from Tabata. My car boy will get on it and go to Sacred Pier or whatever town to borrow a jack from there, or whatever car come from Montreal, we're going to, and we'll go send somebody to Tabata. So you just sit there and wait there 1 hour, 2 hours, no car coming from any direction. So I got up because at that time I was not to myself. My mind was not even on earth. I was completely on auto. I was just in my body, nothing else. But I wanted to get to Monrovia. I wanted to get to Monrovia as soon as possible. I don't want to be anywhere else. So I said, okay. I told you guys, I said, look, we the men, we can lift this car up for the guy because they have all the arrangements and something that they can loosen it. They don't loosen it, we lift it up. They'll put a tire back. I pay my money to go to Gaza. I can't lift car again. I said, okay. 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, by that time, people who have been drinking water, they don't know more water now. So I say again, either we do it or we're gonna sleep here. And the other guy, I think, but I need to go home and go tip out. Okay, my man, you don't try. We got together because of one common interest. One common interest. What was the interest? For us to get out of there and go to our respective area. That's it. We lifted that truck. The guy took his tire off, put a new one on, tightened it, and we're out of there. Interest. That we all share. All of us share that interest. Those who went to Secretary were down there, they got out. Those who go to Ganta, they go with us, they got out, but they got home. If you can show anybody, rich or poor, every one of us have interest. If you show me, especially when it comes to money, if you show me that indeed there's something here to benefit me, why would I not work with you? But you come across Samson, I want you to brush from Town to whatever town. The president's coming through. Who cares if the president coming? Let the president walk. You're one of your big government. You come fix it. You think you will force me this time of day to come brush? Especially you telling me because the president coming, therefore we need to brush it. But if I take that same idea and say to the people of Total, every one of these people in their mind, even little villages that are on the road, they all have pride of their town. When was the last time you traveled on the road and the villages that are there and you went there and saw the village dirty? They clean, they sweep that village every day. When they sell their market in the evening time, they leave it, they clean it. Even like 2 houses in the village, 3 houses, they will clean it because they have pride in whatever it is that they're doing. Whatever it is that they're doing, they have pride in it. Think about it. You yourself, think about it. When you were in a refugee camp, when was the last time you went out with dirty clothes? Even if you get money, the first thing you want to do is to clean yourself. Who among us as Liberian dirty? Liberian. The Liberian men can be hungry, but when they dress, they finish. Why you think the people want job? You don't have money, business, one job. They just want job because they got job. And you get them walkie talkie, they're happy. Because that's who we are. We're very proud of ourselves. We don't like to beg. And you have opportunity in our country. This young generation, they want to do things for themselves. You got people right now, people building houses in Monrovia, working in this government, working past government, but go from the main road to where they build a house. Your car will be going like the blue, and they line up with big houses, beautiful houses. But for them to come together and say, okay, you build this street here that go to our houses, they're waiting for the government. The same government they wait for, they're working for the government, they're waiting for the government to come in to clean their street. Because they refuse to see the interest, common shared interest. They don't see it. How do you expect these people to move a country forward when they cannot even operate and collaborate with themselves in their own neighborhood to fix the road? They will not help us. We will suffer for a very long time. And that's why when they're ready to steal, they don't even look behind. Because they don't see Liberia as part of them. They see Liberia as somewhere to make money, steal the money, and move. So we're going to be in it for a while. This is what we have. And I say again, those brothers and sisters that are working for the government, first of all, you have to have respect for yourself. I have my little brother working for the government, very clean guy. Clean. Every time he's doing your they'll call you right now, you go on Facebook page, you don't wear nothing but coat suit. Clean guy. But the people he work with, I can't tell. Nobody have to tell me anything. I don't. Most of the people that I know personally, and they're working for the government, I don't have conversation with them. Not even Frantikova. I don't even talk to Frantikova. The other day he posted something in a canoe. I wanted to write. I said, okay, I can help you. You know what I do. Let me work with you. I don't need money to do. No. I'm staying away from them. Not that because I don't want to help, but I don't want people to think, oh, that your friend, that way you doing. No. So whatever they do, I can, but I stay. The issue for me is for us as Liberians to understand that if we work together, we will succeed. Nothing. Sometimes I can be wondering, many of the young Liberians, when I say I don't need money, I say I don't want them to pay me, I'll do it free. You come here again, if I give you the opportunity, you'll try to distract me tonight and take me to different places. I beg you, stay out of my conversation. But anyway, let me say this. Okay. The thing about many of these Liberians, there are two things I want to say about Liberian diaspora. Those that were in the war, those because of war, those that were outside of Liberia in the refugee camp. When you go any of these Liberian community in the United States, when you go to the community, you will see those that were in the refugee camp that had good mind of saying, when I leave, this is what I'm going to do. They plan. And you will find a Flakaje who are on the refugee camp. All the loafer, yaman, you go, waga. They come here, nothing. They got nothing. So they run by to go steal. But those who have planned, They came here, educated themselves. I'll give you a story. Just yesterday, some guy called me, Ghanaian guy called me. We have a Boston District Association here in the United States. And one of the members, Mr. Freeman, Daniel Freeman, and the Ghanaian guy called me early in the morning. Say hello, say yeah, hello. Yeah, he said, this is speaking Ghana English now. This is Daniel Freeman. I'm calling about Boston District Organization. We need to collect some money. I said, who? I know Daniel Freeman. That Daniel Freeman will call Bloku and speak Ghana English. I said, are you sure you Daniel Freeman? Bro, he hang out the phone. I call him back. He didn't answer. I said, let me tell you this. You come from Ghana to come and scheme. You think that will make you rich in the place? You don't come here to come and educate us. I say, if I know where you are, because I'm older than you, I can be your father. I will come and flock you. I will come to wherever you are and flock you. If I know where your father is, I will call them. They will switch you. Nonsense. You come here to come scheme people from Africa, all the way from Africa to steal? That's what you're here for? You coming by after that. So who are we? The point. That you need money, you're not leaving LPR. I don't care how much money you need. You and myself, foot to foot on the LPR. We're not going anywhere. That you need money, you're not leaving this station. Let me tell you right now. I don't care how much politicians want to pay you. You're not leaving. You're not leaving this station. Let me just tell you right now, I need money. You're not leaving or you're staying right here. We'll be like this. I need money. I don't care where you need money. That is CEO. I need money. You're not leaving the station. 2029, you stay right here as an anger. You're not going nowhere to do it. Any politician that try to say, oh, we're talking to Alfonso, when I finish with them, they will run away. You're not going anywhere. But let me go on, folks. Let me go on. So the issue here is this. I showed you guys here the other day. Fatima, thank you for joining us tonight. I don't know, Rescue 2 been writing. Rescue 2, he been writing. He just sitting there. He want to join me tonight. Let him stay there. I enjoy myself anyway. So, but let's go on. So, the issue. Oh, Wilson Bally, Senior. Good evening, my brother. We still here. We're talking plenty still. We're refusing to go to Grand Union because they don't want us over there. So we'll stay here. Wilson Bally. D. Wilson Bally. Thank you for joining us, my brother. Appreciate it. But anyway, no, seriously, let me go on. So the point here is this. Breakable. Are you and Walter Cutter that for your business I will go back to school and study criminal justice so I can go and be a security officer and work for you at the airport? I will go back to school, study my criminal justice, get my license, and go to the library so they can give me a job to be a security officer and work for you when you come from the airport. Whether you do bow, you ain't do bow, you and Walter Cutter from the airport straight to South Beach. I'm gonna play with people like I will breakable that you and Walter Cutter are waiting for you at the airport. But let me go on. So on a very serious note, folks, the issue here tonight is this. That video you saw, the issue was not about the police were wrong or what have you. Lack of communication causing us problems. Few months back, every one of us in the diaspora, every Liberian heard this, that there was a Guinean Liberian or Liberian Guinean, whatever way you want to turn it, but he was arrested by this government, put him in jail by this government, and according to the story, he was whisked out of the jail, sent back to Guinea. People don't know where he is right now, according to the story. All of the Guinean women, all of the Muslim women in Liberia, they heard that story. Whether they can speak English or not, they heard that story. Whatever way the story was interpreted to them, they heard that story. You going to a Muslim lady house, old lady house. You want to go arrest her. And you're not taking interpreter. You can't speak the people language. The woman cannot even speak the English well. You're going to go arrest her and you don't have interpreter. How are you going to talk to her? How are you going to explain to her what crime she has committed? Follow more. The issue, this is what I keep saying. If the people don't have trust for you, these are things you have. If they have no trust for the functioning of anything, other organization, people have no trust, they resist you. Even the democracy business, if the trust of the people, we did that before. We distrusted the democracy. We tested, even though it didn't go well for us. You're going to the maid lady house, and you went there. The woman standing there fanning her food. She cooking. Even if she's selling drugs, even if she got gun, she fanning. You call the interpreter, tell her we're here for X, Y, and Z. Can we talk to her? What was the conversation you were having that agitated her? What were you saying to her? What was she saying back to you? Why would you take somebody that live in New Town, or policeman that live in New Town, to go arrest somebody in Painesville that don't live there? When I went to Town 2 years or so ago, there was an incident in Town. Young man, I wasn't there when he was born. When I went back to school, he was a big man now, married. So they said he beat his wife, and he was taken to the police station. Oh, from Total, was it? When was that? You went back recently? Okay, that's good. That's good. So anyhow, this young man beat his wife. So they threw him in jail. Before I got there, his father had went in, stood his bond, they took him out. So they told him to come back. So he went back. So I decided, when I saw them, people were running, they were going there. I said, let me go watch. So when I stood by the door, but the young police director recognized me, you know, aren't you Mr. To? Because when I left, he was a little boy living with another guy who then was a police chief. He was living in Total, young, very, I think he was like 7 or 8 years old, going to school when I left. When I got, now he's the police chief now in Total. He said, aren't you Mr. To? I said, yeah. So okay, thank you. Oh, what's going on? I said, no, I just want to listen to some of the things you're doing here in the place. So I just stood there. The man started talking. He said, look, the issue here, you beat your wife. We told your father to take you, and the man brought you back. The time he brought you back is over now. We have to take you to Zredru. So the guy said, if I go to Zredru, they'll put me in jail. The man said, well, that's the law. Let me call Zredru and tell them the situation. So we were right there. He called Zredru. And we could hear the guy saying, if you're able to assure us that this young man is not going to run away, we trust. So you know what the guy said? He said, yeah, I live here. These are people that I know. In fact, this young man, I'm a little bit older than him, but we're all about the same age. So I know. The guy said, okay, let him stay there. When you think it's time for him to bring him to Zredru, you bring him to Zredru. Police, community engagement right there. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was listening to somebody here in Sacramento. After that, I said, okay. I went, I got $40. I said, let's get some generator gas. I get them $40 for gas because I was so happy. But in Monrovia, what they do? Slap people. You think by slapping somebody will make you the big shot? Look at it, kind of disgrace. It doesn't matter whether the police were right or wrong. It's not the issue. If you were to ask that woman, did they explain to you why they were taking you in? She would say no. Because her fear was These are the people that took that boy from the jailhouse, and we don't know where they want to take me. And when you look around there, you don't see any of her family member anywhere. I didn't see that. So maybe she was frightened. Did they even take that into account? That she took that stand to defend herself because she was afraid. Have that ever played in the mind of the police? You take me from here and go to Monterey. I gave you 6 months. All of you that are watching me, I gave you 6 months. You will come to Monrovia. You will leave from EW Road and go to Waterside, just like they used to do in 1977. 15-minute drive. That's it. 15-minute drive. That even the I don't call it the what's the place name? The player called Anstown. Just the walk. What's the name of the red light? Red light. Red light. I can control red light traffic. I keep saying this. You have to show that these people have the. I don't live there. I don't live in red light. But if I can show them that if you have the people who's selling the sidewalk, if I can show you that you will make more money by allowing flow of people walking, you know the speed of human being. When you're doing sidewalk, when you're doing the traffic, not traffic, but a sidewalk walking, and you're trying to do some sort of a congestion, a thing that you know the speed, human being speed, 4 feet per second. 4 feet. You go 4 feet every 1 second. It doesn't matter how, especially they say this. If you have 10, 15 people walking and you have 10 to 20% over age 65 to 75, 4 feet per second. If it is less than 10%, if the people who are walking, they're less than 10% of 65 to 70, you make it 3.5%. So the younger they are, the faster they go. If I can show these people in red light that are selling, that if you allow people to move freely, you will get people come to your businesses and make you money. Because take for example, somebody coming here. Oh, where was it? Oh, I was over there, but there's no way to get there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, time, man. We can't get out of here. The place too hot. The person going home. It's not spending for you anymore. But if I can show you that if you allow me freely to move, I can decide, okay, let me buy the tea and get out of here quick. I don't have to stay around. The traffic, human traffic comes about because they go somewhere they can't move faster enough to get out of the area. Common sense is not there. So that's what it is. President, we are trying to build these market ground. That was a joke. I told them that was a joke. You build in market ground, first of all. When you do these things and you don't take into account the outcome, if you don't take into account, you don't do a real study. And when I mean study, you don't have to be a PhD to study. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, if you do these things, okay, okay, this is what I do in architecture, and I did a little bit of architecture. I don't do building, I do road, but before I did a little bit of architecture. So when you're doing a building, the guy, what they call bubble, okay, I put in the kitchen here. This kitchen is here. What else in the house that I can associate with the kitchen? That something have common, they have common thing in something in common. The kitchen and what other room? Living room, dining room, pantry, where I can put my refrigerator, where I can put my microwave. As I'm naming these things, I start making space for them. So that I will know each of these areas, how wide they are, so I can make my room. You see where I'm going with this thing? So I say, okay, let's go upstairs. I got a master room. What in the master room? What am I going to associate the master room with? Closet. How big do I want the closet? Okay, bathroom. How big do I want the bathroom? The hallway. So all of these things they're connected. You can't just get and go build a house because you say you want to build a house. That's why when they do those things, and you go to some of their houses, they corner like that because they didn't put it together correctly. The same way the people, you're going to build a market ground. What people are supposed to, you think because you saw Baker Market those days, you think that how you build any market ground? The people are so wicked. If you look at most of the market ground that was built, the open window itself. When it's raining, and yeah, sometimes I don't know, I can be looking at it and be laughing. You're building a market ground, and the window is only about 4 feet high. Then from there, you got about 5-6 feet of window open. When the wind start blowing and it's raining, the people over there, what are they going to hide themselves? What kind of business is this? When you're doing these kinds of building, and I wrote over and over, but they don't listen to me. Who in that market ground now? Y'all go look at that market ground today. They're going ratting. Waste their money. Waste their money. Waste their money. When you're doing those things, okay, what is the purpose? Market ground. They have here code, building code. And the building code tells you when you're building certain building for a specific purpose, they tell you what you need to do. Everything that is required. Even if it's in Africa, they tell you. They go by region. They don't just do it here for America. They go by region because they know people have different culture. So they build these things based on culture as well. So you're building a market ground, I suggested it. You're building that thing in Liberia. Since you don't want to put a window in there because you don't have money, do the breaks that are open. They have an opening breaks like this here, and sometimes they go into concave and whatever. You can do that. But the wind, they help to stop the wind when it's raining. It becomes like a brazier. The wind comes in, it doesn't go all the way through like that. Okay, but that's not the issue. So, you're building a building. The building got no mechanical room. For the future, you got mechanical room. You're building a building. The floor of the building, they have one drainage section like this. You're selling. The people are going to be wasting things all over. Where's the dump site? Where's the dump site that they're supposed to dump all those things? Where is the truck? You build it and you say, where is the truck that's supposed to be assigned to that market building? Where they will be able to take, the waste and go put it in the waste dump area. Nothing. Oh, President, we are building market building. Oh, blah, 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 yeah. Oh, President, we are building, blah, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they build that thing that in less than a week, it flooded. They don't even think. We still be repeating the same thing. Right now, the new thing they have now is, who project was it? Who cares? Who cares what project? Who project? Finish the project. Finish the project. But now the people fighting, oh, that's my project. I built it. I started it. You started it, so what? So what if you start? The Liberia we're talking about. The Liberia we're talking about. No concept, no future. The people build, they just do things for today. They don't even do things for tomorrow. When I came in this country, how old was I? I think I was about 17, 18 years old. Nyama, I was there. Yeah. I was there. Wow, I was there everywhere. Alfonso, stay out of my conversation tonight, please. Can't say anything. I was there. But right now, take me to go. Football said when the people playing football, I say I watch it on TV. But when I go over there, go see the children practicing, when I see the other kid running to come go kick football, I can my foot. I will not even play that. I said it up my foot hating. This is what we have. When we're doing these things, you do it for tomorrow. Yes, another thing here. So recently on my project, the project that I'm doing right now, and we just had a public hearing day before yesterday, last night actually 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock get started. We did a public hearing, and we have to explain to them what the project. They have a demand, the public demand, that we design the bridge for 2130 sea level rise. Sea level rise, 2130. I have to come with that. How do I lift the bridge up without when I do the road so I don't affect the community around it? Samson told from Town would do it. It doesn't matter. I would do it anyway. No big deal. Samson told from Town would do it. No big deal. But I'm just showing you something. You think the people in Liberia, when they're building these streets, do they even think about sea level rise for the future? You got Chinese say they're gonna do a I call it overpass, grade separation. That's why you're gonna put them on grade separation. That's why you say you're gonna give the people on I call it Congo Town Road, grade separation, and that's why you want us to praise you. You're not even thinking twice about it. But that's what we have, people. That's what we have. Every day. Every day. People come in. They're there for themselves. But I will be there next year for the Liberian Engineer Association. I'm going to start getting in touch with this guy for me to do a presentation there. And then I will do a presentation. You got big mouth. I can do my own presentation as well. Because these things are simple. And they think about it. Many of them know it. They got master degree. Well, tell me, master degree holder, and you're paying that person $1,000. All that person waiting for them to get a chance to leave. You think they're going to stay there with that kind of knowledge to try to stay in that place? They're ready. They as soon as they have the opportunity, they're leaving. Aaron Jaro, good evening. Thank you for joining us. When they're ready, they're leaving. You think they're going to stay there? They see their friend there. When they come from America, they can see the he over there working in that sun. Wow. You building road. World Bank give you money to build road. But because you have no understanding of road building process, you take the senior alignment. Where Tommy Bonan died in 1977, you take that senior and put it back. What happened? Yes, let me explain this to you a little bit. So quite recently, let me just say easy. So quite recently, every time they do the testing center, ASTM, I think the name is. Don't hold me to that. That's my area anyway. Forget it. But they do the testing. So they do the testing with the new trucks, safety, what guardrail to use. So before we used to have a guardrail, about maybe 5-6 years ago, we used to have a guardrail that was only 27 inches high. So they figure, well, they need new truck, the building, they're too high. So they raised the guardrail now. It's supposed to be 31 inches. What they have in Liberia? Less than 27 inches. So not only are we below the standard, but we're not even trying. We're not trying. All of these things I'm saying right now, when I went home, I took my measuring tape and I measured it. You can't get it. We Liberians ourselves, when the people build a road and put rocks in the gutter, in the ditch, they call it energy dissipator. so that when it rain, when the water, the speed of the water, and you heard the young, our son, the young Cosby, who are considered all of our son, he died recently, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, from drowning. The speed of water is not easy to play with. It can take you, sweep you like this. So when it rain, you got gutter. So when it rain, the rain come into the gutter, but the queue, the flow is so high that it help to erode the sand and everything of the road. So in order to protect that, you put rocks in the ditches so that the rocks themselves, the way you place them, help to minimize the speed of the water of the gutter, the flow, and they call it energy dissipator, rock slow protection. But we ourselves, people, we take it and go sell it. Those who buy them from the crooks are the crooks themselves. They live right there. Some of them live in the same neighborhood. The government come and put rocks down, then the people come and take it and sell it to the people in the neighborhood. Then they complain the government not helping us. Then when it rain, that same erosion process happen in their own place. And they're building that the dancing, twist dancing. When the people build that alley and protect it, and you store the rocks. No alley, when it rain down, the alley is gone, the water coming to your area. You'll go and take how do you call it, sand, how do you call it, storm drain. The plate they put over strong. You know what they put that thing there for? So that the caca, the smell, the caca don't go in your nose. You'll go and take those strong drain and go sell it as scrap. All of the scrap dealer in Monrovia, they need to be closed. I say so. Anybody who sells scrap and the scrap dealer in Liberia need to be closed until they can come. And this is what I will come, what I will do best. I will go to this scrap dealer. This is what you guys do. We're not even going. You're gonna have to police yourself because we will take away your license and close you down if this thing doesn't cease. The international community give us money. We buy these things and try to make Monrovia better and try to make the country better. We take it for ourselves. Take this, these manhole cover. They take them and go sell them. And the scrap dealer to buy it and sell the steel. Guess what is selling the steel? we will suffer. We will suffer. The only thing I say, God live in Liberia, Jesus live in Monroe. They take this scrap. You know who they sell it to? To the European. The people who get you the money to buy, you sell it back to them. They take your scrap and make something with it. They send it back to you and you buy. What kinds of knowledge is that? Who are we? What are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing to ourselves? Fatima, where are you leaving for? Okay, my story not good tonight. Okay? This is what we do. This is what we do. And we say we're intelligent. Oh, I got a master degree. You got a master degree. Go look at the place you live. Finish stealing government money and build houses, but you can't even come together and put roll in your come on roll. You ain't got. When I leave from here now, some of you friends that I have that are talking about beautiful houses. But go to that place, you're driving like they clock because they some of them engineer. Some of them engineer. One of these days I did my show here sometime 3 years ago, before the campaign, when I decided I was going to be cutting CDC down to their size. I started showing my engineering skill here, how people are supposed to do. I show all these. Here's the thing here. They take these. Yes. Who will suffer? Who will be inside? You got the senator there. They say they're going to do project to build road. Representative there to go build road. They're not getting the environmental people involved. So the environmental issue. You got these snakes. They're supposed to be protected. They don't care for that one. They see the snake, they will kill it. Snail is supposed to be protected. And see they eat it. They're building the road. When they build the road, they do serious environmental damage. Serious environmental damage. You know, how do you call it? Sleeping leaf or whatever. Those of I'm from Town, so I know what it is. You know, it's a little leaf or little bush, but when you touch it, it go like that. When you let it go for a while, then it open up. You know what they do here in Eureka? I saw one of them the other day, and because of that, my project is almost 6 month delay until they can find way how to remove that little plant, the one we can cacao all over in Liberia, to remove it and put it somewhere else. And when they do that, how when they finish putting it, that plant have to grow before they say, okay, we know it's safe. The bat on the existing bridge, when you start your project, you got to time it. So the bat will be removed and taken somewhere else. If the bat goes somewhere else and you let that play come back, they're closing your project down until bat can understand that when they move there, that they should be happy. The bat should be happy to where they go. So they build these bad houses. They line them up. So even though it's closer to the project, but the bat, if the bat say, okay, I like this new house you're giving me, you can go on with your project. But if as soon as in biology come back and see that the bat are not moving, you're not doing nothing. But in Liberia, the frog, think about it. The frog, then they can, you know what they play, how much environmentally good they are to the entire environmental system that keeping us alive. You know these things, and these are things that the young engineers in Liberia need to understand. You're not protecting a snake alone. You're protecting your own life. The flood, the flood situation in Liberia. How did these things happen? Monrovia is on top of the hill, Chris. For Christ's sake, why must you have a slap? The only place you have a slap flood issue is downwater side. But look at New Orleans. You think they never had rain again since then? They've been having rain, but they have pumps. They have pumps. They have pumps. People take the pump right there. I've been telling them. You know, if they want the knee, I'm gonna call now. If you were born in the 80s, you will not understand it. But you were born in the 70s, they call it happy corner. Down water side. They call it play happy corner. You will not know it. If you have a certain age, you will have no clue on that. But they call it, if you take that pump and put it in happy corner and take the water back onto Do River, your problem finished. But you think about those things? What can we do to get money for themselves? For themselves. That's what it is. I'm saying it again. Nobody should call me, because if they call me, I'm not ready to go to Liberia anyway. So I mean to go work. I'm for what to do what to do what. I'm not ready for that anyhow. But here's my point. If I were to say, okay, I'm gonna help, I'm gonna go, and they call me and say, okay, come in, I give you 6 months, and you leave and go to from Ralph, even the Ralphie Highway. I will be in control of that. That Ralphie Highway, I will be in control of the construction process. You see, I'm talking very serious right now. Very serious. I will be in charge of the construction process. And this is what they must say Bamboo will devour cola. Because if they don't follow the rules, we're shutting them down and bringing another contractor. Okay? But they will not do it. That Ralphie Highway will not even finish in President Waka's first year. It will not finish in President Waka's second year. President Waka's second year will not finish either. So you're talking about almost 18 years before they finish that Ralphie Highway. They're not serious. They've refused to understand the construction process. And that the people you got. Good. Good. Rescue 2 just show up, my people. We all been cramming and calling Rescue 2 all night. Just show up. Everybody been calling you. Let me bring you. Oh, what kind of business is this? Rescue 2, can you hear me? Yeah. We've been
Yeah,
calling
I
you
hear
all.
you.
We've been calling you all day. Everybody been calling you. Now you show up. I think Fatima then should be back
Yeah,
now.
sorry, man. Tuesday and Thursday can be very busy for me, especially
Yeah,
for at least 1 week or 2 weeks.
yeah. My Esther, you heard me. In President Baka's second term, I said. President Baka was like second year. But thank you for joining, Terry. I'm just a little bit. Yeah. So, what happened here? Okay, no. But Terry, thank you for joining. What's on your plate this evening, sir?
Yeah, man, Labor, there are so many things on my plate. I never had the time to really come on early to talk about some of them. But I think you were hitting some points, but I wanted to just abuse you in a little bit.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Bring it
One,
on,
the
Bamudi.
first, the first one is the Stanton Waterspoon scenario. You remember the last time I was here, I talk about the psychopath. We got a political psychopath in Liberia. We got a political psychopath in the political class of Liberia. And I talk about the four kinds of political class that we have in Liberia. And at the fanatic, the sycophants, the psychopath, and the political advocate. So Senator Waterspoon fall in the political psychopath, which I believe are politicians who are people who they only want to see you at their level. The moment you leave from that level to go higher, they start having problem with you. So they use you for their own to present themselves. So when you go off from that level where they want to continue to support you at, then they have a problem with you. That is his category that he's in. For me, I've already classed him
Can
already
can I
based
can I
upon his
reply?
tantrum that he keeps doing.
Can I reply to that before you move to the second
Yeah, yeah, go
the other?
ahead.
Okay.
That,
So I disagree with you on that. Witherspoon, Terry, to be honest with you, if it wasn't for Witherspoon and the Spoon Network, the stealing that would have been in Liberia, it would have been more than just we have people stealing. Witherspoon don't need no money from government. Witherspoon is not broke.
everybody have a price, Liver.
No,
Everybody have a
not
price.
Willis. No. Hold on. The only price you would say for Witherspoon, perhaps you're giving some sort of a contract, maybe, but that's not the issue. He employing people in Liberia. He's providing jobs. Not only
So are
that,
other people too. So
yeah,
are others.
but let me say this. Not only that, he's holding these people to their feet. He's holding their feet to the fire.
No, he's
Whenever they're corrupt,
politicizing.
he brings us up.
He politicizing. He's
Yeah,
not
but it
holding
doesn't.
people feet. He's
No, when you
politicizing, which is also good because you see, a political psychopath is a double person. They don't have a specific goal. They can switch anytime once their interests align because their goal is themselves. Their goal is not anybody else. It's not country. It's not people interest. Their goal is themselves. So but anyway, your point is taken. But in my opinion, that is how I feel. But the other point I wanted to make, actually, the other point I wanted to make, Labor, is the aspect of the transportation people that everybody jumping around. And even though I saw that other video with the police stuff, and all of that, but this transportation issue, Labor, is a serious thing. But we need to understand that there are so many things that the transportation ministry is not doing. And until Liberians can step up to the plate to say we will provide these services, foreigners will continue to control our natural resources and things that we're supposed to be doing for our people that's supposed to be beneficiary to us, the Liberians. Foreigner will take it over. because we don't have the people to do it. We don't have the capacity to do it because Liberians are afraid to venture. And we have a mediocre mindset in Liberia that things should just remain to a certain stage. It should just remain their way. Anybody who comes in to shake it, to change it, like what Mr. So was talking about, they change. How we talk about how it's hard to change. Liberians don't like change. Like that bathroom where you were taking back in. You went back to Total and that bathroom was still there. You know how many years ago? When I saw you taking back, you need to put that picture up again, that video. Well, when you went to Total.
CEO say, I don't go image, I'm going to put it out again. So
that's a historical video there.
Don't mind that kind of mindset.
It's a historical video.
That kind of mindset you got.
You showing where you came from.
When you want to say, as soon as you want to say lead the show, somebody can call in and say, why you let the liberal then say no kind of, then you will start blasting him. He said, I'm not playing again. But I'm the board chair. I will play again.
How do people narrate history? How do people make documentary? These are things. You go on YouTube, you see documentary of different stories of ancient things, of how people came out. These are things that they do. You're not exposing your body. You're telling the world, this is where I came from. All right? But what I'm saying is, people are accustomed to mediocrity. You got in Liberia, you get transport, no hazard, something, no sign on the road to tell you where you're going. No sign. And then, what is the transport ministry doing to enhance accessibility, efficiency, and effective or transportation or something in Liberia? What is transportation doing? Do you know that these people are supposed to be able to categorically tell or differentiate cargo? What kind of cargo a certain vehicle is supposed to carry? They're supposed to be able to reduce traffic congestion. They're supposed to be able to also minimize accidents. They're supposed to be able to collect data to be able to inform the public works where they need roads to be built. All right? Because to make transportation accessible, that will help the economy to grow. But because we love to be mediocre to a certain standard, at a certain way, to keep lying and stealing from one another, you know what? The other people, if you also say things to the people will steal the country money. Everybody want make money. If you cannot provide the services that a modern company is able to provide, they will take your country money from you. The only thing you're supposed to do is tell the people, say, okay, we can sign you up for 25 years, but we can sign you up for 5 years. But within the 5 years, you have to train at least such and such amount of Liberians to be able to be in the forefront of the operation. And after such and such a time, Liberians should be able to run this process. That's what the legislature then supposed to be doing instead of eating all the money and running all over the place. But when we get ready, we say no. Okay, when they contract now, when it fails, and we say, okay, let's give it back to the transport ministry. Liberia go back into the same mediocrity form of transportation, wherein they will overload the car. You see one car going from Maria to Maryland, they overload the car. Then when accident occur on the road, then they be taking video and taking picture and telling the whole world how there were accident. Look at the disaster that happened or when the tanker blasted interpreter. I know that Total. When I take up to now, what have you have heard anything about anybody or any damage or anything? All the people then that die. What came out of it? Nothing. All the things that are happening all over the country, the accident. Every morning you wake up, you will see a major accident. What transport ministry is doing about that? So there are so many things, man. You know, you got to open the line at Kinley.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You know, yeah.
Thank you. Let me open the line.
Oh, the CEO said you shouldn't play that Tabata on.
Don't mind it, man. 18 I scared. I will play. I will play. I will play. I will play, and then ask the audience to tell me whether it's bad or wrong. I'll play. I just want him to feel like he running the show. I'm the board chair. You know, folks, the line open. Give us a call here 916-533-2048, and let's hear from you. So Terry, you want to talk a little bit about the video, about that lady
Oh
video?
yeah, you see, liberal. The problem with those things, I agree. The video does not look good because the way it happened, the way the recording went, everybody blaming the police officer. But one of the things in the police as I was reading, when it comes to usage, I think usage of force, the police do have rules of engagement. You know, you can't resist arrest. You cannot resist arrest. When the police come to you and say you are under arrest, you
But
are under arrest.
Terry. Okay, let me take this color here. Samson told the Republic Thursday afternoon. I'm having a wonderful evening. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
My name is Ambrose. I'm Soto Terry. You say what the lady that you say the lady left the show, or you because you're not discussing politics. So maybe when Terry came back and trying to bring politics in, she will come back to listen to you. But I agree with a lot of the things you and Terry say, or the last thing Terry said. Well, my point is not really a disagreement with both of y'all, Fanny. But I think you're leaving another component of the whole situation out. If the wages, if it's not attractive, all like you're saying how you can restrict and you can make a cap, make a lot of money based on how the traffic will flow. But you forget about the police officer that will be implementing it. If he's not well taken care or well paid, how you think you'll not be taking bribe or be taking stopping from somebody that was, because that's one of the things that caused the trafficking in Liberia is not because the police are on the road. So they slow the traffic, and because they got to stop people for unnecessary reason, and that will cause jam. And there's a lot of stuff you have to, because whoever introduced Keke in Liberia, they commit a serious crime in Liberia. Keke is one of the, it's annoying. Mr. Toe, I don't know, you say you go to Liberia next year. These two, you can't get in the 3 seconds that you're talking about. You can never give it to them. I don't care Broad Street or Red Level, Wallace, you can't give it to them any day. Because soon you slow down, they'll jump in front of you. They see smaller space, they jam you. So I don't know how you can control that type of traffic. But I think you can control them based on the insurance, the registration, or the restriction that the regulator you bring up, the rules that you bring, and you have you implement. But you cannot implement them, in my view, if the person that's supposed to be implementing it is not well taken care of. I think that's one of the main sources of the corruption in Liberia, because the disparity in the salary is one of the main factors. Because if somebody is making $100 and you expect them to be professional and not be corrupt, I don't see how that's possible. Because they can be easily be taken, because one thing they know, okay, I make $100 a year, but I get my kids to go to school. I get to pay my way to plan here. If this dude coming for $5 right now or $100 right now, I will buy ticket will know if nobody's seeing me, then for me to do the right thing.
Thank you.
And with the part of what Terry was saying with transport, you see, transport. I little bit agree with you, but transport do a lot. But the problem we have in Liberia is the level of experience or training that the people have. Because I don't think it's right for Lebanese people to take over our issuing driver license. They can be on
Ambrose, let me merge the other color and then you can wrap it up for us. Hold on 1 minute. Go ahead, Ambrose. Go ahead, so the other color can come in. Go ahead.
Yes, they can be a consultant or they can come with an expert. When they see that they can help the Liberian council or Liberian government to improve their system. But taking over issuing driver license, that's not an investment. That's I don't think it's, because the technology that you're coming with or the knowledge you're coming with, like Mr. Toll has some in the future, I don't know, Amos or whatever, he has a far better knowledge than the company they bring in to take over the travel station. It's just a money making something. It's like carries. Yeah, remember you and I know if I can't drive my car with no insurance. Because if I get pulled over and if I don't have insurance, that's a fine on me. And second, I gotta register my car. But even like when people get insurance, but the insurance is meaningless. It's a bogus insurance. They can hit you just that nothing come out of it. They can cause an accident, there nothing come out of it. A big shot can hit you and you stay at fault. You know that? Somebody will hit your car, but because they see that they get tattooed or they are big shot, and you are fault. That's why you see a lot of people have rough things like that. Somebody will be on the right lane and taking the left lane, but because they expect you to stop, because if you get there, they can use their power over you. But you are not in America. If I'm going right and you going left, you try to go my path, they hit you, and you say fix my car, or your insurance will fix my car. But you can't do it in Liberia because they use too much of power, or people they get too much of power, so they don't follow the traffic rules and law. And with the lady situation, I think it was unfortunate. And Mr. Cho, you said it right. The language barrier. That's what in America they say if police come into your house to ask you if you can speak Spanish or you can speak English, because they want to know there's no breakdown in communications. That's why you commit a crime. There's so many ways you can get into a lot of situations with police that either go that far, somebody dragging you or insulting you, but our tempo is really on the mountain top.
Right.
The little thing you do, we just break out and we become violent. And it's unfortunate though, but that is some of people we are. The little thing that you do is go out of control, and now he regretting it. But it's wrong because they needed to. But you can look at that. Well, okay, I know you can't understand English or you can't speak English. You broke English, but why you defying him? Why
Right.
you throwing something on? But
Thank you.
I think yes, and I'll stop right there. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambrose. Let's go to the next caller. The man who only called when Terry on my show. Hey, Terry, now on you are not called. What's on your mind? I told you already. For you and Brigable, I'm going to go back to school and do criminal justice. So I'll wait for you at the airport. I will be the security officer. What's on your mind?
I'll be a boss man, so you can't arrest me. That's the good thing about it. How you guys doing, man? Great show. So I like this show. When Terry come on the show, the labor you was going very nice. With the engineering aspect, with the level of bad governance or whatever you would tell me. You're going good with the show. And then Terry come.
Can you hold on 1 minute? Let me merge Amos on, please. Amos, don't do this. Okay. Amos stuff is not going well. All right. Water cutter, are you there? Amos, if you're listening, I'll call you. Let me finish with Walton Carter, and I'll come to you. So just bear with me. All right. Let me go back to Walton Carter.
hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your point so I can go back to. Uh,
Yeah, so I was saying, Terry come on the show and he come with a lot of talk about the first thing I talking about stand up with us point. The full type of people, Saki that this, the other one, the other one. Look, Terry, you sat on the same platform, you praise sang stand up with us point because he was in the corner of typical Liberian politician, amateur Liberian politician. That's what you exhibited all the time. The person who today, when the person speak against you, when the person throw you, you clap. When the person turn against you, then you say the person is this, that, always like calling their names. All right. And the liberal said it right. If if our extender had not start putting the dirty deeds from people in this government, the government will be the worst ever. Stanton is helping President Boaka to clean up around him because the old man cannot see everywhere, he cannot hear everywhere. So people that Stanton got in the government sending information to him and he exposing these things. And it's a good thing. And also holding the government feet to fire because don't forget, Stanton one of the people that put his character on the line for Joseph Boaka. He told Liberian people to do not vote for President because President we are government was corrupt. President we was inept. Joseph Boaka is the man. And he has a big platform only to see what is unfolding in Liberia as far as governance. You think he will continue to talk? Liberian can see when they go to the market and they take opinion pool, Liberian are speaking. Liberian are telling them, say it's not roses. We thought this man was going to be to the extent people even calling Spoon Network and say, you're the one who put on in this thing. So the man has all right to come out to say what he has to say. He's not lying on the government. Is it not true that things are going on bad in our society? It is.
thank
We
you.
call it for what it is.
Thank you.
So let me tell Nan on the police incident. Mr. Tool, if you allow me,
No,
please.
I don't want to allow
Um,
you, but go ahead. I mean, make it
thank you
fast.
very much. Thank you very much. So look, two things cannot make a right. The police went to effect an arrest. We don't know whether he carried a warrant, whatever the case is. But they escalated. The lady wasted something on somebody in the place, and they got violent. My only concern is police should be trained to de-escalate, especially when it comes to somebody who is a minor, an infant, was in the room with the mother, and the police try to snatch that infant away from the mother. Anything will happen. That's the part of the view that everybody is concerned about. The dragging the woman and the infant in his hand. You understand? The police should show everything on social media now. You do any kind of thing and posting it. Why do you think the government look like now? How do you think the police force look like? So we cannot sit down and back these things. We got to call it for what it is. I think the police need retraining, how to be something in America. Even if you commit crime, and come in and say, hello, sir, can I see a license and registration, sir? They will treat you with respect before it escalates.
Thank you.
I think the guy talking.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me call Amos so that he'll make his point. Uh,
Oh God.
Amos, you got to lower your radio.
Yes, I already did, Mr. Toe.
Thank you.
And you push the lever up in me, push Mr. Soul in the background tonight again simply because you want to have control
The
over the
man,
show.
the man talking Tabata. You see that one?
Yeah, but you want to have control over the show, but anyway, that's fine. But yeah, a great show. I mean, just few things I want to say on the video. I think I just saw on that video from Liberia. I just saw the video. It looks like they laid it through soup. According to what I heard from the people that were there, the people that were talking, the audio. So live through the and I saw, live through something at the office. I mean, you can't do that. God forbid. If you do that here, you get killed. So I don't
Yeah,
know so
but
much.
but Amos, the issue for me, I agree with you. Uh, 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 Clarence, I'll be calling you back because Clarence, I'll be calling back if I try to put this on. It won't work. But Amos, this is what I'm saying here. The communication process between the officer and the woman was bad. The woman, if you listen, she was not speaking English. So most likely she doesn't understand the English. So you have to have people to interpret. When these people then want to see the police, then they can be afraid because of their past experience of the war, because of their past experience of police officer and what have you. They don't have good sense of the police. You saw how the police were beating people during the how do you call it, during the pandemic. So the woman, you need to have somebody. I'm not saying what she did was right, but you have to have some sort of a communication link of communication between you and especially the lady that couldn't understand English. But thank you, my brother.
No, no,
I,
no, 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 no. Just thank me and cut me off because I'm not gonna agree with you. Samson Brown too. Did you listen? There was somebody there doing some kind of a translation. That's one thing. Number two, so if you're afraid of somebody does that give you a reason to throw soup or anything for that matter at the person?
are
Because
you
you're afraid of the person?
are you jealous because I sue you? Take it for your duma. That what you've
No,
ever?
no, 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 no. You know, I don't eat dumbo. I've never swallowed before in my life. You know, come on, yeah, Mr. Joe, I'm from Lofa. I don't eat dumbo. I don't eat fufu. I don't eat, you know, yeah, I don't know. I've never tasted fufu, dumbo, GB before in my life. So I don't
But
know. You know.
you know their need. Even though you eat them, but you know all their need. GBA.
Yeah, I know their
Okay.
name. No, no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 but I grew up, you know, sometimes you gotta be cautious, but
No, I
I just
know.
want to meet you.
You know the police. Amos, seriously, the police, and I'm not saying this to say that a woman is right, but the police do not have good record. When Liberians do not trust the police because of what the police have done, and the police up to this point is yet, and not all of them, but they are yet to actually establish themselves as being somebody who they are, which is to protect lives and protect property. That's their job. But those kinds of positions need to be explained to the Liberian people, so they will understand that the police will be on your side. But if you commit crime, the police will take you. Those are the kinds
Yeah,
of
but
information.
Mr. Joe, what you know? I'm not saying I'm not justifying whatever happened, but I'm just asking a question. There was somebody there interpreting. Somebody was speaking English.
The
So
person was
what did
begging.
you?
The person was begging, please leave her.
So what did you expect the police officer to do in that case? Throw something at you. Did you see the video where she
Yeah,
threw
yeah,
something at the
but
police? So
that's my.
wherever come
How
after
did
she
we
came
get?
from, one like
What
where?
did they say to her to cause her to throw the thing?
No, 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 no. Police officer can curse you. You can curse the police officer, but you can't try that nonsense.
I understand that. My
You
point is,
cannot.
no,
What?
I'm not saying that what she did was right. That's not the
Okay.
point. What I'm
Okay.
saying is the communication breakdown create that type of atmosphere that will
No,
that's
no, 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 Mr. Joe. The breakdown of communication here between you and the police officer will never allow you, never, you know, you as an educated man, you will never think about assaulting the police officer simply because you can't understand what they say.
okay.
No, no,
All right,
they're
all right.
not anywhere.
Okay, I will let it go, but
Yeah,
it
you gotta
doesn't
start
mean
corroborating.
it doesn't mean you
No,
have
no,
won.
no, 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 no. But if you don't agree with me, I'm not gonna leave. I'm here to defend Mr. Saul Alfonso. Mr.
The-
Alfonso Saul. I'm gonna defend him here until he
Okay,
agrees
I agree
that
with
he.
you. Bye. I
Okay,
agree with you.
okay,
Okay,
all
I
right,
agree
all
with you.
right,
Bye.
all right.
Okay. Let me call Rescue 3. Let me call Rescue 3. Let me call Rescue 3. I don't know, for some reason the other phone is ready to act up again.
Hey,
Rescue 3, good evening. Thank you for joining. What's on your mind, sir?
Mr. Todd, thank you for the show tonight. The issue concerning the lady, the Fuller woman, and the police is one of the key things I really want to address tonight. In this country that we are living, even you are Chinese man, you can't speak English when the police come to your car or when the police come to arrest you. you obey the law. But the woman was, she was very arrogant. She was the first person to attack the police. I don't say the manner in which the police handle her was the rightful way. But in case I was in a country, the police can arrest you. If you can't understand the English, and then somebody start storming the police, do you think the police will get look at you and get case you against that woman the job? I don't. If we are talking sometimes, if we want for the country, because everybody, we all preaching for like we to be okay. At least for us to go by the international law and get you to obey according to the international law. But everything that happens in Liberia, we get a condition to it. Police, how do we expect for the surveillance to respect the police? The woman behave very wrong. After when she finished assuming the police, then she hold the child in her hand to use the child as a cover up. I don't support the idea really for me. I prefer for the police to get in to even have that woman in jail until he get in until order. Because she attacked the why the state police. It was not correct, Mr. Toh. Don't say the truth. And the last point I want to make concern the transport ministry. That ministry, Mr. Toh, that place is a cash cow area.
Hold on. Let me merge the other number. Look at the guy. Hold on 1 minute, Clarence. All right, Clarence, go ahead so the guy can come in. Go ahead.
The transport people, the transport ministry people that have been protesting here and there, protesting here and there. Why since the other lady who been here for the protester, she says she been in our ministry for 10 years. Why they can't put the system in place? Mr. Toh, the corruption in the Ministry of Transport is not easy. If you go to the Ministry of Transport, you got to for that clinical ticket that you're going to pay for, or you're going for driver lesson, you will spend more than the money that you're going to pay for the driver lesson or even the ticket. So the people are not being fair. I'm not I'm not supporting the government getting it to get our contract to the foreign national. But train the people that are down there, put the system in place that things can be okay. Because when you go there, they will drain you around. Everybody makes sure you get money from out of you before you can get whatsoever that you're going to get from our transport ministry. So we really need, the government really need to pay attention to that transport ministry before giving that contract out. Or improve the system, that the system can be okay. That many of the Nigerians, when they go there tomorrow, that somebody can be able to exploit there. But thank you for the show, Mr. Toh. I don't want to hold it down for long.
Thank you. All right. The other color gone. Let me see. Why they left? Let me try them. Terry, get ready to close.
Yeah.
Let me take the line. Samson to LPR, are you calling to make a contribution?
Yeah, this is Moses, but forget it. I'll come on the show tomorrow.
All right. Okay, Moses. Thank you. Bye. All right. Okay. Terry, give us your closing. Wow.
Yeah, Kenta was talking something about that thing don't happen in America. You didn't watch the video what the police did to one Peking the few days, under 20-year-old.
Oh, the one who was punching?
Yes, they bust the glass, the vehicle, and they punched him and took him out of the vehicle. This woman, what she did, if it was in America, but now something else has happened. We're not praying for it, but if it was in America, something else has happened to her. But this is the Liberian penal law that gave the police the right to exercise force, the 1978 penal law. It says here, necessity and proportionality. Any force used must be both necessary for a legitimate law enforcement officer purpose and proportionate to the threat posed by the individual.
So woman wasting soup on you, Is that the same proportion to try to drag the woman a child? What's the proportionality
Yeah,
in that?
that's why they're going through investigation. The investigation will make us to understand whether if the force used was not reasonable. Because what
Okay.
I'm reading here says that the police can use force
Yeah.
to effectuate an arrest
Yes, but the force
if the
have to
if
be.
yeah, if the individual posts resistance and if the individual poses a threat to the officer or to the surrounding. So
Okay.
the police have the right to exercise force under the law. And the police did not shoot gun to her. The police did not use a baton to beat her and knock her down. The police did effectuate the arrest and handcuff her. All
All
right.
right,
So
Terry,
she be
go
under.
ahead. Tell your Tabata, attire talking to now. I want to speak.
It was Gusi
I,
Akin late, so you don't until you get tired.
I thought too
Because by
much.
now, it's not easy. Babu Nati Bakula.
So I'll listen to you. Go
But
ahead, give your closing.
yeah, that's my close. So yeah, but that's my closing there. The problem here is that we have to understand that sympathy in Liberia can overwhelm the system. It will derail the system and bring us back into the mindset of mediocrity. That is Liberia problem, sympathy. And like Amara said, it's an opposition country. Everybody trying to score political point. So opposition now taking it one year, they running away. Yeah. And then I saw one other opposition girl, Muslim girl, saying that she can't even call the president by the name president. Not knowing we go see one picture surface, she was standing with former president. We are. They generally ask
Who
her.
that one?
One Islamic girl, she put this something on. She was saying, Mr. Boyka. So the journalist said, but he's your president. Say President Boyka. She said, Mr. Boyka. When she giving him an ultimatum. I know that the police, if they don't take something, so and so will happen. So when we go low later on, it surfaced that she was standing with former President Weah. So I say, politicians are now using this as a means to score political points, to get political dividend, which is also good. And that is what the ignorance of Liberians have always been. And that is why we still having the mediocrity community. We still think below the belt. Our ability to excel to a modernized structure, modernized infrastructure is very low. Look at America. Liberians in America, they discipline themselves. We know how to address police officers in America, but we don't know how to address them in Liberia. The reason is because we love the mediocrity mentality. When your person is once the person is your relative or aligned with your tribe or aligned with your kinsman or your religion, and they are being victimized by the police, you go to the police station to talk them out. Like one lady I was listening to from the drug something, she said her son is in prison for drugs. She said, but she can remove him from prison, but she will not do it. Because if she do it, he come outside, there's a possibility he could get killed on the street or so. So it tells you that people who are in power in Liberia or get some money, they can influence the system. And that is the mindset of mediocrity. That is the reason why Liberia have not elevated to modernization. We cannot compete with the rest of the world. And we wonder why that is happening. It's because our culture has permitted us to be mediocre. So we condemn everything. People, they feel the Spoon TV carry people to Zoom Lion in Ghana to see what the people are doing there in Zoom Lion. But our lawmakers are saying no, because we need a Liberian company to do it. So how long will we be waiting for a Liberian company to do it when the Liberian themselves does not have the capacity to do it? So we'll wait for our country, the day we claim over a mosquito, all those things will be happening to us because we're waiting for a Liberian company to do it. That's mediocrity, that jealousy, that envy. It don't make sense. You see, what you need to do is to go to the drawing board and say, look, if you come here as a company, we can allow you, but you have to train our people within 5 to 6 years for them to be in a high position in your company and other things. Put down rules. But once you don't have the opportunity to do it, do not stop another person from doing it because you believe that it's supposed to be Liberian job. Okay, it's supposed to be Liberian job. Who the Liberian in the diaspora that get millions of dollars to go to Liberia and invest to be able to help the country to come up to modern standard? Show me one. Everybody talking politics on Facebook. All the money people in Liberia, in America here that are Liberian are afraid to go to their own country to invest. So the people who have the capacity to do it, you are afraid for them to come because you say they will take Liberian jobs. What else do you have? What can you do for yourself? You can't do nothing because you don't even have nothing. Then you say the poor take Liberian job. Okay, do it now. You can't do it. Look at our country. You say transportation must be there, transportation must be there. So our people say that in container truck kill Adolf Lawrence, a decent man. Container. What transport ministry? Well, who were investigated? Container sat on the road. The man ran into the container truck. Container can fall down on our people. Container truck fall down. Why? Because it's overloaded. Who's supposed to regulate it? The transport ministry. Are they doing it? No. How long it been? For years. How many people have died from it? Plenty of Liberians. Then you say they shouldn't also say, okay, who is the Liberian with the money and the resources to come to Liberia to do it? Show me one. Then you say, oh, the people, they shouldn't also say plenty of money will go, but plenty of money. Why would foreigners steal from you? Because you don't have the balls or the spine to invest in your own
Don't
people.
call the other name, say kahuna.
Yeah, we don't have it. Then we complain on the other people. So the foreigner got right to come and steal from you because no Liberian can do it for Liberian. We can't do it for one another. And we need to do it because that's the only way we'll come out to meet up with the rest of the world. But thank you, Lever, for the show, man.
Wow.
Sorry for coming late.
Even though you are late, but you're ready on fire tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Now I just shut up. I let you run over until you're tired now.
You're tired.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
But who put Mr. Segbe under the weather? I saw him.
Don't matter, man. You coughing in one state. He don't want to call yet. He's still coughing in one touch still. So I black him now. You can't tell again. You coughing, go lay down, but he's scared because I said go drink soup. But the man from Lofa County, so the kind of soup.
Let me go. Sese will come for you.
From Lofa County. So Trump then put their on say too late the other time. All the people from Trump need them.
Must he tell the door in the chat?
All right, Terry. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good night. Let's meet tomorrow, though. Tomorrow, Mr.
Yeah.
Social. Okay. Again, folks, Samson told Labra Public. I want to thank all of you tonight. Mr. Wilson Body, thank you for staying with us. We appreciate it, sir. I know it's late on you guys, sir, but thank you. My Esther, thank you. Fatima, thank you very much. Emmanuel, thank you very much. William, thank you. Abel, thank you, guys. All of you. Clarence, thank you. Brigable, thank you. Walter Carter, thank you, guys, very much. We appreciate all of you again tonight. Many of you have been tuning in. We have to take the lead from you now and say thank you very much. Been a wonderful evening. No, on a very serious note, Moses made a good point earlier. If you guys want me to play music that you will like, it's only recent. The only thing, they don't give us equipment music because most of them they tell Facebook or YouTube if we play those music, then they will block us. So give me music, country music or music of Liberia origin that you want me to play. I'll play it here. Other than that, we say good night. Let's continue to pray for one another. Good thing will continue to happen in our country. We're not going to get tired. Thank you very much. Good night, folks.
La plus belle. Toute l'Italie, nous Dieu Seigneur, à ce moment ça. Voyez! no, Yadi for a power. I will go to Yadi. I will go to Yadi. Stefan Soko. I will be I'm a go to Yadi. Stefan Soko for a power. Aia. Go to Yadi. I'm an American Sawa. I'm a very titi papa, I don't you get by your secret. I'm a pie. We are go to Nani. I don't find no for a problem. Hey, oh, Papa, this is your own, and I'm very Papa. Papa, this is your own, and I'm very why, I didn't know you there for a problem. I'll be there for the night. No, so my dad go play. I'm no hello. I say, what my belly was again. What my belly. I'm my body. Yeah, man. I'm my body. I'm my last love with a by you. I'm going to make a very big papa. I can't do it.